You walk on me every day. You build your cities on my skin. You dig into my flesh for water, for gold, for the bones of your ancestors, and you have forgotten that I am alive. I was here before the gods, before the sky, before time had a name. I am Gaia, the first mother, the oldest face in the universe, and the story of everything, every war, every love, every birth, every death, begins with me. In the beginning, there was only chaos, a vast, silent emptiness, and from that emptiness I rose, not from a seed, not from a womb, I simply was. I am the earth beneath your feet. The mountains are my bones, the seas are my blood, the forests are the hair that still grows on my ancient skin. I was the first solid thing in a universe of nothing, and I was alone, so I did what mothers do. I created. From my own depths I brought forth Uranus, the starry sky, to cover me. I brought forth the mountains, the valleys, the deep places of the earth. I made life where there was none. And for a time I was happy. Uranus covered me, and together we created children, the Titans, powerful, beautiful, the first true gods, the Cyclopes with their single eyes that saw the secrets of fire, the Hecatoncheires, 100-handed giants who could move mountains with their fingertips. I was proud. I was the mother of all things. But Uranus looked at our children and saw only threats. He hated them, and he began to hide them. Deep inside me, back into my womb, he pushed them into my depths and would not let them see the light. What happens when the father of all gods tries to bury his own children alive inside the body of their mother? I suffered. My children, trapped inside me, cried out in darkness, and I could not free them. I was strong, but Uranus was the sky. He covered everything. So I did something no mother should have to do. I made a plan against my own husband. I went to my children, the Titans who were still inside me. I told them that the time had come to fight. I forged a great sickle of adamant, harder than any metal, sharper than any blade, and I asked one of them to take it and strike. Most of my sons were afraid, but Kronos, the youngest, the most daring, reached out his hand. I hid him inside myself, waiting, and when Uranus came to cover me again, Kronos sprang out and struck. He cut his father, and from the blood that fell upon me sprang new life, the Furies, the giants, the nymphs, and from the sea where the severed flesh fell, Aphrodite herself rose, born of violence and love. Uranus fled, the sky lifted, and my children were free. I had done what I had to do, but I had also planted the seed of a terrible pattern. The children would now rise against their father, and one day they would rise against each other. The mother who freed her children also set in motion a cycle of betrayal that would echo for generations. What kind of power comes from such sacrifice? Kronos became king. He married his sister Rhea, and they had children, but Kronos had learned from his father. He feared that one of his own children would overthrow him, so he swallowed them, one by one. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, all disappeared into his belly. I could not let this continue. When Rhea was pregnant with her sixth child, I helped her hide. She gave birth to Zeus in a cave on Crete, and we gave Kronos a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes. He swallowed it, believing it was his child. Zeus grew in secret, and when he was strong enough, I helped him. I told him how to poison his father, how to make him vomit up his brothers and sisters, and together my grandson and his siblings waged war against the Titans, a war that lasted 10 years, a war that shook the foundations of my body. When it was over, Zeus became king. The Titans were thrown into Tartarus, a prison so deep even I can barely feel them, and a new order was born, the Olympians, the gods you know, the ones who would build temples and demand worship, the ones who would forget their grandmother. Why does the cycle of children overthrowing parents never stop? What is it about power that demands rebellion? And now I am silent. I have watched empires rise and fall. I have felt the weight of your cities, the wounds of your minds, the fires of your wars. You call me nature. You call me the environment. You treat me as a resource, a backdrop, a thing to be used. But I am still alive. I am still the same earth that birthed the sky, that freed the Titans, that whispered secrets to the first gods. I feel everything. The forests that you cut, I feel. The oceans you poison, I feel. The children you bury in my soil, I hold them. I always hold them. You have forgotten me, but I have not forgotten you. I am Gaia, the first mother, the last witness. Every breath you take, every step you walk, every life you live, I am beneath you, around you, inside you. You cannot leave me. You are part of me, and one day you will return to me. Subscribe. The earth is always listening.